You're all I can think of, every drop I drink of. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. Cool me down, you're so hot. Pull me up, I won't stop. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. Ooh. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. There we go. Okay, almost set up. Gotta pull you up on my phone now. There we go. I am not muted. Okay. Give me a second. Pulls it up on my phone, immediately sees I'm not muted. Welcome to stream. Welcome. We're doing more art fight. It's a bit easier to see this cat when they don't have the base color. The character I am drawing is Poppy Star from this owner. They look really cool. And Poppy Fire is a very fun name as a warrior name. They were a bit of a fierce character, so I decided to draw her more rare-y, you know? And I forgot to actually connect the tablet. Give me a second. It's sitting right here, it's just not connected. Hello, Axel. And tablet is hooked up. So when I plug in my tablet, my, devices like to just split screen for some reason. Okay, there we go. Now let's work on getting these colors. Oh, thank you for the $2. I really appreciate the super chat. I just got back from vacation yesterday. For anyone that didn't know, I went to Arizona. With my boyfriend's family. It was fun. I just got sunburned. And then my friend had some great roast for me. I called myself salami as a joke, and then my friend said I look like chicken yet to be roasted, and then boiled crab, I believe. Yeah, it doesn't really hurt. Pretty much going away now. Yeah, he has amazing roasts. I did manage to work on a little bit of art fight stuff while I was on vacation. There's mostly like a lot of kids there. Because my boyfriend has a big family. Aloe vera is a good thing for sunburn. My sunburn's mostly going away now, and now I actually kind of have a slight tan underneath it. Probably not the healthiest way to get a tan, but you know. It's like 1 p.m. for me. Also, I'm not quite sure how long stream is gonna be. I can technically go on for like a while. I would just need to take a like 10-minute break to go walk the dogs at some point. This cat is so pretty. Ten-minute moss takeover, yeah. Dogs should need to go out at like 2 hours from now at like 3 p.m. That did not work. Oh, I found a video that explained exactly what I was talking about with my tablet kind of exploding. Give me a second. So when I say sometimes my tablet, like, just starts pulsing and looking like it's gonna explode, I mean this. This is what I mean. This is what my tablet does sometimes. It fixes if I just adjust it, but that's what I'm talking about if I ever say my tablet is exploding. And fun fact, that video is like, can you guess the brand? That is my tablet brand. Just stare in horror. Yeah, that was me when it was first happening, but now I'm kind of used to it. It also likes to flash green every now and again. So, you know, that's fun. I forgot to color that part in. There we go. Not quite sure how many attacks I'm gonna get done in this stream. Rooting for 3 or 4, but we'll see. Depends on if they're full bodies or not. Oh, did you see the file name? Can you see it on stream? Yeah, you can barely see that it says Art Fight Square. I have another one that's just Art Fight Tall. I have great file names, guys. Don't worry about it. Art Fight Squished. See, if I don't name my files, I'm gonna lose them in my computer. So they get goofy names. Like, the file that I do all my bonus pictures on is the same file, and it's just called ClanGen. But it's the same square for everything. Actually, for anyone that hasn't seen this yet and is not on the Discord, as I try to make sure I don't leak anything. Is there any blood? There's like a little bit of blood. Give me a second. Okay. If you haven't seen this, behold, Flame Death and Missile Yeet. I have great file names, guys. Missile Yeet. Glad you guys appreciate the Missile Yeet. That looks cursed. I'm pretty sure I have had goofy names for files. I just don't remember which ones were which. Oh, my sprites, one era of my talk sprites, the file names were just A, B, C, D. Now they're just 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and I just named my art fight attacks, the character's name, and then what number it was that year. They look like they're the same color, but it's bugging me. Like in the headshot version, they look like they're supposed to be the same color. There we go, slight difference. Also, sorry you keep seeing it, like, pop out of the, the base color. I don't have it selected anymore, and it's just easier to do that. I forget what my go-to canvas size is. I have it, like, pinned in, not pinned, I have it in, like, frequently asked questions in, the Discord. But it's whatever the max file size for Instagram used to be for, like, squares. Man, I love blue eyes. I like the color blue in general. Gotta be some of my favorite colors. Thank you for the update on the canvas size. It is 1080 x 1080. My favorite color has always been blue, guys. If you could see my room, you would know that. My walls are blue, my desk is blue. My blankets are all blue, and there's like 4 of them in rotation. Most of my pillowcases are blue. Yoshi has a blue collar. I have little, like, bonus shelf things I put things in, and those are blue and white. My luggage I used for the trip was blue. I'm blue. Da ba dee da ba da 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 dee da 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 dee da da da. Purple is like my second favorite color. This is the home of the sun god. Well, the face looks done. No, wait, there's still some markings I missed. There we go. Eurylicus. Thank you. I wanted to do a more dynamic pose, and she seemed feisty, so decided to go with it for her. My art fight attacks are typically just kind of floating in a void, mostly for time reasons. There we go. Now the face looks done. There we go. Now body time. I think I'm gonna go and do the paws. Now, the ref is a little sketchy, so I might get something wrong here or there. But I'm doing my best. Oh! Welcome to stream. I don't know how long you've been here, and I haven't noticed you. But glad you like me drawing your lady. Let's see. I think the majority of those markings are kind of hidden on the arm that is behind. We've all been gushing about your kitty's design. If you are still here, would she have white claws or black claws? And if you're not here, I'm probably going to default to white claws. black. Okay. Thank you. Here's for growing up. I guess can't sing that on stream. Almost said a bad word. This is a family-friendly stream. The curse of listening to music none of you guys can hear because I don't want to get copyrighted stricken. Boop. Okay. Boop. Actually, I have a ref of your neck. Okay, yeah, it goes up there. Oh yeah, I watched K-pop Demon Hunters. It was a great movie. Really enjoyed it. I have the song stuck in my head, and I was singing Soda Pop before the stream started. And when I didn't know I wasn't muted. K-pop Demon Hunters is a movie on Netflix. It's an animated one, and it's pretty good. The title does not sell it well, but it's very good. I might make a video on Art Fight. Not quite sure. Depends on if I have time. I mean, my mom doesn't even like K-pop either, and she saw it and she liked it, so there's that. I'm not like a giant K-pop fan, it just kind of exists, and I'm like, oh, that's nice. Wait, you want to make her cubby dance? Give me a second. Yeah, the only thing that was holding me back from watching it before now is that I didn't have Netflix. About to rotate you, ma'am. My screen is flashing. That's fun. is doing the thing where it is like going in between what my previous like screen is, like what my other screen is, and like what I'm working on, so it's doing this, but it's only popping up on the tablet. So that's fun. I don't think I've ever actually heard like a normal version of just West Virginia. Take me home, country road. I think I've just heard the version that's in God, which Studio Ghibli movie was it that they sang that in? Was it Whisper of the Heart? No, I don't remember which one it was. That's the wrong color. I will adjust. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was in a Ghibli movie. Man, now I gotta make sure I'm not just making things up. It is from Whisper of the Heart. And it was in that movie. They sing it in that movie. From what I remember, the movie was cute. It's one of the ones where I don't really remember the plot that much, though. But I remember enjoying it, which is basically me with most Miyazaki Ghibli movies in general. Yeah, I think it was one of those slice of life movies that was just kind of chill to watch. Which is nice to turn your brain off to. Rotate, rotate. Flip you. There we go. Oh, the colors, change. Okay. Because this has been flipped, it's this one that's that color. Howl's Moving Castle is a great movie. Maybe one of my favorites from Ghibli. I've seen a lot of them, but there's some very iconic ones I'd never got around to yet. Like, I haven't seen Kiki's Delivery Service. I can talk. I also have not seen The Cat Returns. Spirited Away was my first one I watched. I started watching the one with the planes, but then I kind of fell asleep during it, so I need to rewatch that. I love Ponyo. I watched Ponyo so much as a kid. We bought it on demand, I think, and we bought it multiple times because I was a kid and I kept wanting to watch it. And it's just, I love it. Just Ponyo, Ponyo, tiny fishy in the sea. Oops. Oh, ad. Give me a second. I am now stuck in ad hell with probably a couple of you. I'm gonna hydrate before I dehydrate. Studio Ghibli is an anime movie studio. They have some really good movies. I think most of them were dubbed by, like, Disney. Like, in some kind of deal they had. Where are you going, Yoshi? I think the base colors... Nope, pause. Dang, Yoko, didn't know you could play the trumpet. I can, in fact, not play any instruments. Ooh, love Secret World of Ariete, too. Not sure if they would have pink paws or not. I'm kind of just going with what the inner ears were. And I think the colors are done now. Sweet. Let me just merge all those. There we go. And let's add some shading. I'm gonna get roasted when I say I have not seen any Spider-Man movies except for the animated ones. I saw Tom Holland being mentioned. Ooh, a lyre is a fun instrument for someone to know how to play. I do not play Cookie Run. I do have a video on my channel, though, where I drew some of the characters just from, like, based on the name or what I remember they looked like. I was very off with most of them. I think the only information I was given was that I gave a list of characters to my boyfriend, like the wiki or something, and I told him, hey, pick characters, only tell me the name and pronouns, and I'm going off that. I also did that with Monster High, I think. Not I think. I know I did that with Monster High. Because I also didn't watch that. See, unfortunately, my phone doesn't really have space for things, and I don't really get a lot of things on my computer. Like, in general. I love the designs of Monster High. I just never got around to watching it as a kid. But I always thought the designs were super cool. I might have done spoons, but I have no idea what it is. You might need to refresh me what it is. Yeah, it's looking good. Oh, spoon's an instrument? Is that what that is? Thank you. Glad you're liking how the drawing is coming out. Favorite YouTuber is a very hard one, and also a very hard one to say, like, not knowing if you're gonna get canceled for it years later. But, like, I watch a kind of variety of stuff. I also love watching The Click, and then in parentheses, please don't age horribly. I did not watch Squid Game, but I watched reactions to season 2, which is not the best thing, but again, I don't really have Netflix. Not season 2, season 1. So I know the plot of season 1, but I don't know anything else. On the note of The Click, by the way, I have a mango plushie. Just the basic original one, though. You okay, Yoshi? You coughing? Give me a second, guys. You okay, Yoshi? Yeah, you're okay. Yeah, she was coughing. And no, I haven't watched Stranger Things. Mom did watch it when we did have Netflix. But I didn't watch it. I did hear the I'm blanking on what it is, but it's a scene that's like serious in the show, but got turned into like a music meme. I remember hearing my mom get to that part and trying not to laugh in the other room. Yeah, she's fine. He has a bad heart. Yes, Chrissy, wake up. That. I still don't know quite the context, but I'm assuming it's like a, serious moment. The TikTok effect, yes, even though I don't even have TikTok. I keep getting TikTok stuff secondhand from, YouTube shorts. Realizing I wanted some of the teeth showing. There we go. Someone just, someone that was just sending the Chrissy wake up, I don't like this, in all caps, got held for review. There you go. You're fine. Okay, another moderator handled it. I think Swan Song is probably my favorite of the current cast. And apparently Clan Jen's favorite to, torture. I'm really looking forward to the side clan streams this year, but I am planning on doing them in August. I don't really like soup, in general. I don't like anything that can, splash back at me for, sensory reasons. I think the closest to favorite soup is probably, Maruchan ramen, and even then I kind of drained the liquid when I finished cooking it. And highlight time. I like broccoli and cheddar on their own. Specifically, broccoli with cheese. One of the few vegetables I actively will seek out. Not sure how Galaxy Clan will end. I watch a lot of anime. Give me a second. I have a million that are on my watching list that I just never finished. And I also refuse to drop stuff even if it sucks. So they've been sitting there for a while. Let's see. Trying to make sure none of this is super inappropriate. I'm just gonna read out a couple while I have the BRB screen on. Ameku MD, Dr. Detective. Anyway, I'm Falling in Love with You, Birdie Wing, Season 2. Blue Lock, the second season, but I've been delaying it because the animation made me sad. Bogus Skill Fruit Master. About that time, I became able to eat unlimited numbers of skill fruits. Started watching that mostly because I thought it would suck. Call of the Night Season 2, Dandadan Season 2, Demon Slayer, Swordsmith Arc, Digimon Adventure, the remake. Do It Yourself, Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro, second season, Da-da-da-da-da, first season, Engage, Kiss, Fairy Tale 100 Years Quest, Fire Force Season 2, Flower and Ashura, Hell's Paradise, Honey Lemon Soda, I'm Getting Married to a Girl I Hate in My Class, Inuyasha, Keep Your Hands Off Aizuken, Medaka Kuroiwa is Impervious to My Charms, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, the second season. Momentary Lily. I told you there was a million of them. My Clueless First Friend. My Home Hero. My Master Has No Tail. My Senpai is Annoying. Overlord season. I cannot read what number that is. Phantom of the Idol. Play It Cool, Guys. Pokemon XY. I was rewatching that. Rent a Girlfriend season 2, season 3. I don't like Rent a Girlfriend. I'm hate watching it at this point. Sakamoto Days, Senpais and Otokonoko. The Ancient Magus Bride season 2, Tokyo Mew Mew New, Tower of God second season, Undead Unluck, Urusei Yatsura, the remake, and Vermilion Gold. Those are the ones I'm currently watching, guys. I'm trying to get the list down. I just keep adding things instead of finishing it. I am 64 episodes into Inuyasha. I am only one episode into Hell's Paradise, but I liked it from what I saw. I have seen Assassination Classroom, love Assassination Classroom. Did I bring the screen back? Yes, okay. I have seen Hell of a Boss. I do indeed watch the Vivziverse, the Hellaverse. I have seen Attack on Titan. I wasn't the happiest with the direction it went. Real politics, histories go burr. I will leave it at that. I have seen the Amazing Digital Circus. Haven't seen Dr. Stone yet. I have seen My Hero Academia, but I need to catch up on Vigilantes. I haven't seen that one yet. I don't mind if the episodes are filler in Inuyasha. It's just kind of a turn off my brain kind of vibe one. I have not seen Murder Drones yet. I have seen all the episodes of Amazing Digital Circus. Not much fan service is a plus. I have learned to tune it out, but I would like if I didn't have to. Here's where I get crucified. I haven't finished the Owl House. I don't even remember, like, what episode I am on to try to explain where I am. I do want to finish it. I just don't have time or, like, Disney Plus or anything to watch it on. Did my chat freeze? It might have froze. 1 second. There we go. Chat unfrozen. Yeah, I missed a bunch of messages. I have not seen Amphibia or Apothecary Diaries. Though I do want to watch Apothecary Diaries. I have seen Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I think that was also the first anime my mom saw. Or, like, one of the first ones. I have seen Gravity Falls, love Gravity Falls. It's an old show, so technically a spoiler, but it's fine. I was born with 6 fingers. So, you know, certain character in Gravity Falls. Really love them. Unfortunately, mine were taken away at when I was a baby. But it's fun that I was born with them. Favorite Warrior Cats character is Jay Feather. As of now. I heard they brought back Phineas and Ferb. I want to watch it. Is it good? I haven't tried any other mods besides LifeGen because I don't know how to download them correctly, and I'm afraid to try. And I'm also just busy in general, usually. I have watched Kiss Him, Not Me. Kind of loved it, gonna be honest. It's been a while, though. This OC is by this person. There you go. I'm not sure what I'll do when Galaxy Clan ends, and I think I already answered that for you. There we go. There she is. Now let's just add a background real quick. Let us change that color. Let's see. I'm gonna steal this background color because it looks nice. Black Butler, oh boy. Yeah, I've seen it. I have not seen the new seasons. But I will eventually because of the whole I cannot drop anything. Black Butler is an example of an anime that has a trans character that no one like realized was trans and got treated really badly. For anyone that has seen Black Butler, Grell is a trans woman. I know, like, still people don't know that, but like it's canon. I have watched Bright Guardian Akira, not much recently because I've been busy though. I was debating drawing Grell in whatever year I did that drawing trans anime characters video. Might make another one of those next year. I want my trans girlies to be treated better in anime for real. Grind's going good. About to finish one up. I don't tend to make a lot of headcanons, especially if Galaxy Clan cats. I kind of just let them vibe and then I figure it out. But I do enjoy seeing other headcanons. And sometimes they become canon, like look at the Chris Drizzle sticker. Stickers, I should say. Kuja's doing good. She's not down here with me, which means that she's upstairs chilling. The current animals that are with me are Yoshi, Pippi, and Puddles. Unless someone else is hiding and I can't see them. Ah, yes, the dreaded love triangle with the two male characters and the one female character of main characters. Pronouns they or he, him. I'm not a furry, though my mom calls me a furry, and I guess she learned that term somewhere. I keep trying to explain the difference of, like, furry and, like, kimono mimi, which is technically what my Sona is, since I have animal ears and a tail. But I do like furry designs, and they're chill. Just not what I am, you know? Like I said, it's not really a furry, it's a thing called a kimono mimi, which is just animal ears and tail. Screen is flashing a lot. Do amphibian amphros have, like, a term? Because I know there's, like, scalies for, like, reptiles. I don't specifically talk to YouTubers about, like, my videos, but I am in a server with, like, a bunch of art YouTubers. So I hang out in there a lot. Oh, ad. I'm gonna hydrate before I dehydrate. Skinnies sound like how someone called skinny jeans in, like, old days. I used to wear jeans, like, every day of school, and then once I stopped going to school, I stopped wearing, like, jeans, and now I never want to wear jeans again. Give me shorts, sweats, and pajama pants, please. I have not seen Naruto, though I will eventually have to watch it because I kind of have a thing with one of my best friends that if she watches anything, I kind of have to watch it eventually, and vice versa. And she watched Naruto, so, you know. And the drawing is done. Look at it. There we go. Gonna stretch a second. If you're an artist, remember to stand up and stretch every now and again, and also stretch your hands. Do hand exercises. Okay, I'm gonna hide my screen now, and you're gonna decide what I am drawing next. Give me a second. There we go. 20 jumping jacks. And let me just upload that attack. This is my 22nd art piece for Art Fight this year. My goal was 100, but we all know I got nowhere near that. Okay, let me see what is winning. Oh, humanoid. So let's do poll number 2. So if you haven't been to previous Art Fight streams, I have folders with a couple different versions of things. So humanoid will just be like everything else that is humanoid. But I also have trolls from Homestuck that are saved, and I also have Danganronpa characters, and if I get a Danganronpa character, I will draw them in the Danganronpa art style. Now let me finish submitting that attack. There we go. Attack has been submitted. And let's see what one. So just general humanoid. Okay, let me see what we are drawing then. Sorry that I have to hide my screen for all of this. I keep hopping in between, like, the live streaming thing and my actual tabs. So give me a second. So if we're drawing humanoid, I was planning on a half body of this character, so 1 second. We're drawing this guy. Their name is Soren. They don't have any info, but look at this design. They are from Corrupted Hound. And we're gonna be drawing a half body. So let me just get that onto a canvas real quick. I'm gonna save that and hide the screen again because there's gonna be sensitive information. Not sensitive information, but like spoilers, I should say. And there we go. That's a big picture. Okay, I will resize that, but bring back the image. There we go. You know, I might just... There we go. Yeah, I love the piercings. They're getting art fight tall. That is the canvas we're on. I'm going to assume this is a boy, but there were no pronouns, so they could use they too. Now the issue is trying to figure out a pose. I'm gonna hydrate before I dehydrate. I'd like to see a heart murmur because I was born with one. So let's see. Also, I'm a sucker for like asymmetrical designs like this, how one side has a sleeve, one side has the little armband. Okay, I'm just gonna mess around and see if I find something I like. Thank you for tripping out, tablet. I appreciate it. Don't know what to do with the arms. Be right back. Cujo is doing something. Okay, I'm back. She is fine. She was just wandering around weirdly. A heart murmur is when your heart has like an abnormal sound due to abnormal blood flow and stuff. It can be worse or like benign or not quite benign, but like it can be more dangerous or less dangerous depending on like what exactly it is. Mine is minor. I still don't know what to do with the arms. Because I don't want to just like... like maybe that one can be down. But like I don't know quite what to do. Chop them off! I actually have an OC that's like that. She has arms that are like her arms are like this because they were chopped off, but she has like hair and then like hair arms. She's not on art fight, maybe next year. But like she looks like that basically. Hand on the hip could work. Let me just scoot him a little more. Unfortunately, that hip is angled away, so this arm keeps having to move. I will fix the hand later. It's fine. Every artist moment. For drawing cats in dynamic poses, I typically start with a head and then I just make a skeleton. Like that. Like, and then from there you can go like, there's the chest to the neck, and there's like the butt, and then you just connect it, add a tail, and then you just, from there you can add like legs. You know, just like mess around like that. You know? Ears. But like, in my opinion, it's kind of easy to just like start like with that and then just build upon it. Dynamic catworm. Okay, let us start doing the details now. Starting with the face, with the really cool piercings. The moment of needing to resize this a million times. I really love the worm cat strategy. I think it's kind of fun. I think I have done a cat on its back in the lineup before. I don't know off the top of my head who, but I'm pretty sure I have. I know Wigglebutt was on her back when she was playing for kids. My hear me outs are boring. They're not like a car or anything. Or a number. They don't seem like a smiling type. I will give you one of the hear me outs. Laughing Jack. If you don't know who that is, don't worry about it. Not gone to. Has a bit of a thick nose. Specifically for this character. Piercings. Yo, you're so real for the Neil Illustrator's design of Athena. Neil Illustrator, just in general, amazing designs. Sorry, it's just really funny seeing you're an Epic fan, but like there's so many times like I've been singing Epic on streams and stuff. But yes, I'm an Epic fan. We do indeed love buff women. See, it's Hear Me Out's like the Times New Roman font that I just don't understand. I don't think I particularly favor other clans. Maybe Viper Clan, just because of how much Dark Forest drama I get to draw with them. But in general, I kind of like them all. They all kind of have their, like, moments of shining. Not Spirit. Oh, I guess I could drop some Nyoko art lore. If anyone remembers the if anyone had the Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron DVD that like taught you how to draw Spirit with like the horse thing, that like the how to draw video that was like this, and it had like it was just showing you how to draw Spirit. I had that DVD and I watched it so often. As a kid, it was like one of the first things I was like actively trying to learn how to draw. So, you know, there's that. Like I have not seen Sinbad, but I did base Magpie Freckles' design off of Eris from Sinbad. She looked very pretty when I did look her up. Now is where I try to figure out how to do the hair. It's fine. Yeah, without drawing like the spiky back of it part, this is this is giving me Tomoya from Claned. I don't like Pulp. Pulp can go. I was gonna say something bad. Pulp can just cease to exist. I'm a fan of acrylic paint. I hate chalk. I'm also a fan of pencils. I'd probably marry pencils because they're number 2 pencils because they are consistent and always there for me. And I feel like they'd be good marriage partners. And I'd probably kiss the acrylic paint and then probably get really sick, but it's fine. And then I would dump the chalk pastel. You know, I can probably find something. Give me a second. Don't go on Amino. It's cursed. It's bad. That's something I made with chalk pencils in the background, though. It's not the best picture, but it exists. Don't go on Amino. See, I never had bad experiences on Amino, but I read enough bad experiences from everyone else to tell you to stay off Amino. Oh, now I'm getting Amino flash banged because my tablet, like, glitches in between this and the screen underneath it. Yo, the zombie song is playing. In a group stalking me, you'd be the only man alive. I could not exist. And all of my friends, they try to kill us, but only because they'd be jealous. And our love is bigger than we're that was. If I were a zombie, I'd never eat your brain. That song. No, not Zombies, the Disney musical. It's, 1 second. It's off to the corner. I think I'm going to be covering it. That one, in the corner. Alien Stage icon jump scare custom. Favorite epic song? It might be God Games, I'm not quite sure. There's a couple I really like. I love the Hermes songs. I don't think I've ever had grapefruit. Where did my drawing go? Oh, that's why. Casually loses drawing for a second. Alien Stage is amazing, and it's short. YouTube series. You can watch it very quickly. I can't tell if this character is for the gays or if this character is like a Final Fantasy type character, like genre. I don't know if that makes sense. But you know, like that type of like genre of character design. I'm not sure what plotline I would cut. There's so many plotlines in general. Maybe, sadly, one of the ones that just never went anywhere. Like, how Stemglare died so young, so maybe just don't have him exist in a TV show if I had to cut something. My live chat disappeared. Give me a second. Okay, it's back now. Sorry for the ads. I'm gonna hydrate before I dehydrate. Also, I gotta walk the dogs in 15 minutes, so you might get a break soon. Looks like it's like chain. It's more of a swoop. Kind of like that. Oh, my boyfriend recently saw the Fantastic Four movie. I don't really watch superhero movies in general. Or like a lot of live action stuff. But he liked it. And that makes me happy. I like when he enjoys things. Yeah, I love Stemglare. Me saying I would cut him for a TV show is not saying I didn't like him. It was just more so for, like, if he was in a TV show, that would feel very anticlimactic. And would just take up time. I think they're working on it, but I'd like to see a desert. Because I used to live in a desert. Speaking of Epic from earlier, Survive is playing right now. Using the beach biome as an island and just not asking how they're getting any new blood. Fair, fair. Back to 50-50? Maybe a bit higher up. Defeat is not allowed. Must live through this day, so fight, fight. It's always fossils that are winning. Sorry guys, it's my millions of attacks I didn't get to revenge. Man, he has such a snatched waist. Love that for him. Can you tell I'm avoiding the hand? Gonna unplug and replug in my tablet real quick because it is really pulsing. So 1 second. And we're back. In the middle of drawing an angst piece and you just hear me. He has such a snatched waist. Good for him. Art fight is the most fun when you don't take it too seriously and try not to push yourself too hard, because that's how you get burnout. I'm getting to the point I can't really avoid this hand. Yeah, and also fun for drawing character types you don't normally draw. Like, most of the time when I'm not drawing, like, a cat or, like, a basic human, it's usually because I'm doing a commission. So art fight is fun to just grab some characters. Yeah, this guy has, like, a thong or something. He has to be, like, for the LGBT community in some way. There was literally no character info on him, just his looks. So I have to extrapolate based on that. Okay, I have to draw the hand now, guys. I'm... Okay. Artist moment, trying to avoid the hand. Okay, let me just make everything a little more transparent. I never quite know how to draw a hand on the hip, even though I do it all the time. I always feel like I'm guessing. It's fine. It's probably fine. My dislikes in Galaxy Clan history are mostly the really obvious ones, like Minsplash. But, like, sometimes with villains, I still like them. Like, I really like Freckle Spot. But, like, I like them more as, like, what they did for the story way. I dislike hands, guys. It's fine. It will look better when it's finished. Just gotta keep telling myself that. So it looks like... Trying to figure out the situation of this arm cover. It kind of looks like it's 2 layers. I'm not quite sure. Like, there might be something that's, like, covering the thumb and, like, this part. But it kind of looks like there's, like, another layer. Put it in the pocket. It's fine. If I adjust that hand forever, I'm gonna take forever to finish this dude. Okay, I think the sketch is done now then. Wait, no, I need to add his necklaces. So I did technically have a another character that was technically above this guy on my list for humanoids, but the art fight content warning said there was moderate like slight nudity on the ref sheet. It wasn't anything bad, it just had like, you know, a base that didn't have clothes. So I didn't wanna risk that. Bye, Mary Mac. After I finish this, like right now, I probably should go walk the dogs. But here's how the sketch is looking. Oh wait, I need to add his tail. Tail moment, tail moment. Okay, now the sketch is done. And I will go walk the dogs and come back in like 10 minutes so I can keep streaming. So I will be back. Oh god, I just made my sources go away. Give me a second. I am trying to add text. Wow, that is huge. Okay, that should be fine. Boo. I'm back. Dogs have officially been walked. I also brought back a new soda because my other one ran out. So, can opening ASMR, I guess. Oh, rip your drawing you said you were gonna work on. Oh wait, he had an earring, I forgot. It's like a cross, it's just hiding with the hair. And it's going to be hiding with his hair again. Good luck with Critta. I like it, but it does have a learning curve. Background, my enemy. It's why none of these have a background. I can draw hair. I can draw a line. Definitely. Also, while I was gone, I received a text message from my mom informing me that we are out of wet cat food. So, the cats are not going to be happy when it's dinner time. They're going to have to, deal with hard food for today. That was me with the hand. Just ignore it for as long as possible. Yoshi, where did you find that treat? He has a random mystery treat that I don't know where he got that from. Like, it's a dog treat, but I don't know where he got it. Hello, Kit Kat. Nice to see you immediately coming in and just scratching the carpet. Did you hear that we're out of wet food? Is that why you're throwing a tantrum? Yeah, Kit Kat mention. Apparently Kit Kat was very sad with me gone. She was mostly just sulking in my room. Hello, ad. Goodbye, ad. Why did saying hello, ad, goodbye, ad get the hello, Mario stuck in my head? Sorry for the ads jump scare. They help support me. And then we can give the cats wet food. Hello, Colby. You're all just coming in here, aren't you? Oh, Colby, I can't pet you. Colby, Colby, baby. Hey. He jumped into the chair with me. Hi, Colby. I'm petting you. I'm petting you, Colby. I know. I love you. I'm working, Colby. Nope, you're not allowed up there. Nope, stay down there. See, when I went to walk the dogs, I kind of woke up everyone. No, Colby, that's my phone. Colby, I need that. Colby. Colby, get off my phone. Colby. Colby, please. Dude. Oh my god, he sent a message. Oh, he's leaving. Well, enjoy the words from Colby, I guess. I like the capital C at the end. Is it for Colby? And now I hear him running upstairs. He is my chaos cat. Well, I'm happy you're giggling over the message he sent. He used to send a lot of messages on the Discord, but I got better at keeping him off my keyboards. Hearing Colby no is just a common thing in this house. He's just a little silly like that. By the way, vacation was fun. What wasn't fun was going to sleep on the vacation. Because there was like 20 people in that house and only 4 bedrooms. And so me and my boyfriend got the you guys are sleeping in the living room treatment. But that meant we had to wait until everyone else went to bed. So we were sleeping on like little blow up mattresses type stuff in the living room. And it depended on like when everyone else went to bed. And there was like more people sleeping in the living room too. And then one night, my boyfriend was watching Nimona because he hadn't seen that yet. But I was very eepy. And I just fell asleep on the couch watching it with him. And when I woke up, he informed me that his stepdad had a tent set up on the top of his truck. And we could just sleep in that if we wanted to. So we did that one night. And then we woke up to being inside an oven because we're in a tent in Arizona on top of a truck. So, you know, that was fun. Oh, good luck with the floods. Or if you had floods before, I'm not sure if they're current. It doesn't fit with any ciphers, okay. We'll never know what he meant. Colby is taking over the clans. Okay. That's what the message was. Good to know. Colby Jack is a name that can generate in the Clan Gen. I really want to find Colby Jack. We found a Puddles, but unfortunately they were the non-canon cat that got turned into Frigid Dream in canon, and they were dead anyway. So I would like another Puddles, please. I have indeed watched K-pop Demon Hunters now. I was talking about it earlier. I'm pretty sure Pippi still isn't in the game. Last I checked, Kit Kat wasn't. Yoshi's a name, though. And Kujo's not a name, and I don't expect it to be a name. Also, God Games is playing. Let's go. Groovy. True, I could just add them into the name files. Though I am also trying to work on the ABC challenge. I think we're missing X and Q. Could be wrong. I know my actual name is also in the code. For anyone that doesn't know, it's Trinity. And I get jump scared every time I hear it. What kind of sick coward holds back his power while his friends get devoured? He didn't even fight Scylla, didn't even try to kill her. We get Trinity and I just edit them to look like Minnow. My warrior Sona. It's kinda funny. Never once says he cheated on his wife. Release him. Sorry, I zoned out hard focusing on doing drawing. Hello. I am still here. I am still the content creator and streamer that is entertaining you. Hello. There's just not really a lot of commentary to do when you're doing line art. I keep hearing the pitter-patter of Cujo upstairs. If you want to know what's extra funny about how, like, my name has tri prefix and now I'm gender fluid with free pronouns. So, for my boyfriend, when I wake up to update him on pronouns so he doesn't have to just click on my profile, I just send him a heart. And if it's a red heart, that means I'm using she, her. If it is a purple heart, that means I'm using they, them. And if it's a blue heart, that means I'm using he, him. Now, I don't know, guys, but maybe, like, take a look at my Sona, because I did that accidentally. Yeah, so the first message I always send him in the morning is just a heart. For, like, an update. Yeah, very Rushwin coded. Rushwin existed when I was figuring myself out, by the way. So I kind of joked to him that Rushwin was, like, my kin. I was kinning Rushwin. And then Rushwin immediately exploded and died. And that made me very sad. Oh, you figured yourself out? Awesome. I'll explode now. Rushwin, probably. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Pretty sure that means line art is done. Add a little bit of detail up here on the eyes. Okay. A little bit of eyelid. And let's go work on the colors. Wrong select. Colors aren't exactly flat, so it's a little hard to tell where I should color pick from, but it's fine. Whoops. Rushwin's only purpose was to make me trans. Okay. Also, I think this isn't just shading. I think they have the eye bags. I'm not quite sure. If it is just shading, oh well. Same with this. I don't know if that's shading or if, like, fantastic eyeshadow. If that was just shading, oh well, I yassified your OC even more. Coloring's actually going to be really easy because there's not really a lot of colors in this palette. Oops. Get deep eye sockets, OC. Okay. Forgot his other eyebrow. It's fine. I tend not to shade my reference sheets. The most I do is give them an eye shine. I have so many more OCs I want to put on Art Fight, I just haven't had the time. Now, speaking of shading, trying to figure out this eye color is going to be interesting. Like, is it a lighter eye color and then the darker part is shading, or is it a darker eye color and then the lighter part is highlights? Because, like... It's fine. Piercings. Also, any owners of the OCs, if you hear me complaining about drawing your OCs, don't worry about it. It's a me thing. Your OCs are sick. If I favorited them in the first place, that means there was something about them that made me want to draw them. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if he's blind or not, based on the eyes. Again, there wasn't a bio. But I also had that vibe of maybe. I've seen fan art for Night in the Woods that uses all different kinds of style. So if you want to do it in the Night of the Woods style, then go ahead. But I think it'll probably be fine if you do a different art style. Tail time, tail time. I don't know if enough of the tail is actually showing to get to this gradient part, but it's fine. Yep. And looks like those are the flats, so let me add some shading. Would help if I merged all the colors. I assume fossils are still winning, but now by a bigger margin. Man, have crystals been winning like at all this year, or like, because I don't pay attention. Do I know where the lighting source in this drawing is? No. Do I care? No. It's fine. I'm gonna add some lighting over here. And it's fine. Does the lighting constantly change? Yes. I haven't had the time to participate in maps. I really want to, though. A lot of them look fun. Hide the colors real quick. Oh, crap. Okay. That's gonna be annoying to do the highlights. I merged the line art with the colors. We are in trouble, guys. He might just not have highlights. It's fine. Because I kind of don't want to deal with that. Oops. Ad. My chat disappeared because of an ad, but I saw the oh god like right before. Sorry, whoever's OC this is. I think I'm skipping the highlights. Gonna be honest. Because I don't want to deal with that. The issue is that I merged the base color with the line art already. And at this point, I don't think Krita would allow me to undo as many brushstrokes I did on the shading anyway. So it's fine. That's okay. The lighting and shading situation can just be even more vague in this character. Look, they might not have there may not be any highlights, but the character has a snatched waist. Like, they're slaying, so maybe we should focus on that instead. I do like this character, though. I think they turned out nice. I don't draw humans as often anymore, but I do like drawing them. Ooh, realizing it's going to be hard for me to go back and erase all the bits that I needed to erase now. Like the little bits, like right here. You know? We roll with fit. It's fine. I have a bunch of human OCs, I just never get around to drawing them. Trying to draw them more, though. You know, I'm seeing that I have like a million messages, so give me a second. The messages was from my boyfriend saying that he is off work. So I informed him I'm streaming. So maybe you might see a Dracome in chat eventually. He needs to get home first, though. Okay, now wish me luck as I try to erase some of these little bits I need to erase without messing up the line art. You know what? They're getting the landlord treatment. We're just filling it in with black. You know how they just paint all the walls white? We're just filling in all the crevices with black. It's fine. Okay. Now we gotta pick a background color. Definitely not that giant blue. Probably more like the eye color. See, you'll never know I wasn't able to do the highlights. It's fine. I'll know, but it looks done. Let me hydrate before I dehydrate. Ominous blue art fight tall rectangle. My drink of the day, by the way, is ginger ale. I like how he turned out. Also, whoever's OC this is, if they aren't LGBT in some way, I'm sorry that I made so many jokes. Oh, that's going to bug me. Can I like get a little bit of the skin out of the chain? Thank you. He turned out looking like a person. That's good. Yeah. After this drawing, I need to stretch. Because I've been shrimping. Get the skin out of the chain sentences that have never been uttered on this channel until now. Yeah. Guys, remember not to shrimp when you're sitting. Hi, honey. you gotta come in on me mentioning that I'm shrimping, huh? That's how you gotta join the stream. And he's done. Okay, I'm gonna stretch now while he's done and on screen. How was work? Did you hate your life? As always, yeah. Okay, let me hide the screen now and let me go upload that. "23rd attack done. Let's go." Also, poll number 2. Let's see what we're working on next. Aw, babies waved hi to you. That's cute. Did I not post a poll? Oh, I did. It like disappeared from my view in Creative Studio. Looks like Feral is winning. So now I will make another poll of so it's gonna be a My Little Pony character or just like an animal, like a basic animal. So let's see. Clean sketch, clean color. Attack submitted. Feral is like an animal that isn't like a furry. Oh no. Hope you feel better. Looks like main animal wins. So let me check who we're drawing. Oh, I got an achievement for 150 attacks. Sweet. My phone is dying. I need that to look at comments, so no. Give me a second, guys. Panic. Don't die on me, because then I have to wait for you to turn back on. Yo, I saved it at 3%. Okay, let us check what is next. Oh, he's adorable. Okay, I was planning on a partial body, like, probably half body, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be half body or like a headshot. But this is the character. They are Eddie from Salty Taffy. Look at this cute gentleman. Isn't this an adorable character? Top hat kitty. So dapper. We love Eddie here. This isn't a drawing request stream. This is a stream where I'm doing art fight revenges that I already have lined up. Give me a second to get this into my game, into my file. Actually, I'm gonna switch over to the square one. There we go. Goodbye to the Poppy Star refs. Hello to Eddie. We love Eddie here. Hello, ad. My chat has disappeared. Thank you, YouTube. There it goes. Okay, I'm gonna like hide my screen and read you what some of my files are named. Art Fight Square, Art Fight Tall, Clan Gen. There's one that's just screenshot with a bunch of numbers because it's a screenshot I took that I have for Patreon size reference. Galaxy Clan Year 14, which I don't know if people have noticed, but the file has been Galaxy Clan Year 14 since Year 14 with the speed paints that I do the lineups on. Other clans. Clan Gen Comic, which is Haven Clan. Year 28 Fawn Star. One I can't mention because it's a secret. DE Pride for the animatic I did for my Despair Emporium. Warm-ups, 100 expressions, Ferdy expressions, Gajinkas, Side Cats, YouTube banner, thumbnail. I don't know what YOS is, but I did that. One called Frog, AC Thumb, for Animal Crossing thumbnail. Commissions, Comrat, a couple variations of commissions, Try Hard Comic, Year 27 Dark Forest, Talk Sprites, Rogue Attack, Dongan Style, D&D OC commission, and then Christmas and the Underworld that I have been avoiding. And we're back. Try Hard Comic was the comic I did. Was the comic page I did on Skynex's channel. Oh, it was Year of the Snake. YOS. It was Year of the Snake originally, but it was the sticker size I needed, so I did all the Pride stickers on it. I'm thinking like a this, you know? Like this type of, so I can keep the bow tie and the top hat. I'll adjust it. This thing. See, my files are labeled, but they're labeled in ways that only make sense to me. Or like they're very literal. Unfortunately, due to the pose I chose, he does look kind of like a furry when I only do a half body. But it's fine. Wasn't quite liking how it was looking with part of the legs there. Incoming Woman is an amazing is an amazing title for your work. Look at them. They're so dapper. I think the file that I drew the rogue attack where Hollistar ended up dying was like some kind of joke, but I'm trying to remember what it was. Like, I think it was just like Hollow Oh No or something. $64 per dollar. Nice file name. That reminds me of when my mom was really sleepy one time. So she was like mumbling random stuff that made no sense. And one of it was, a pound of color makes no color. Blows up Hollow Star with my freaking leader. I love that pancake audio. Look, I saw a cat that had a bow tie and a top hat, so I had to save them. Also, I do have some, like, I tended to stop doing that because I didn't really have the time for it. But I had a couple, like, notes on my, bookmarks. Now my notes are basically, like, half body, full body headshot, like what I was planning on doing. But before I used to have notes that were just, like, they were like, ooh, pretty color, love color palette, yummy, yummy. And then, like, Sparkle Cat go brr, love the design. Like, now my bookmarks are boring, but that was really funny. Oh, hey, it's the AJR song that samples SpongeBob. Again, you can't hear it, but it's I'm Ready. Hey guys, pumpkin glow moment where, not pumpkin glow, bubbling mark moment where just draw a pumpkin instead, you know? What pumpkin? Pumpkin? What pumpkin? Exactly. Exactly, you get it. Unless you're legitimately asking what I mean by that. I can't tell if Sakura Sunset is asking, like, what I meant by that, or if they're understanding the reference I was making. Yes. You do get the ref, okay. Man, I miss the shop, what pumpkin. Homestuck shirts, my beloved. Enjoy dinner. space for kind of obvious reasons. But also I was kind of kinning Jade. Not sure about the class. The bards were cursed mostly just because of what the outfit looked like. Prince as a concept was kind of cool. Like, destroyer of said aspect. Oh no, not the hungries past midnight. I get that so badly. So I do plan on doing more art fight streams. Probably tomorrow and the next day. Not quite sure. I'm not sure how many attacks I'm gonna commit to doing on the final day of art fight because I don't know how glitchy the website is gonna be on the final day. So I might just work on it in like the beginning of the day and then call it quits. But we'll see. Depends on if I also still have an empty house. Yeah, hoping final day is pretty normal because it was pretty stable on July 1st. Okay, line art time. For the dapper lad. Also, Good Luck Babe is playing. Hello, welcome to stream. Welcome. I see you have arrived to see that we're drawing your dapper little lad. I hope you enjoy. You missed everyone just going absolutely like gushing over how cute they are when they first were revealed to be the one I was drawing. Oh, tablet's glitching. Man, I love the top hat sprites for April Fool's Day in Clan Gen. I can follow a line. Close enough. I should give a random kitty pet that joins a top hat. Yo, it should be someone that joins in April. They're so cute. I wouldn't necessarily say I have a favorite I like to draw because I kind of use Art Fight, like, specifically to have an excuse to draw different types of characters. So I like to draw, like, furries, humans, demon OCs, My Little Pony OCs, cats. Cats are kind of something I always draw, though. Dogs here and there. Trolls. Sparkle cats and dogs are fun. Usually the character I favor is less about the species and, like, more their vibes, you know? Also, if they look vaguely LGBT. Like, I click on a character and then most of the time I look in the bio and they're like, by the way, they're trans, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's why I was drawn to you. And in general, I also like to check if they don't have any or not a lot of attacks. Because I like to give attention to everyone's OCs. Though I also check that, like, the beginning of Art Fight, so they could have a million OCs by the time I get around to them, but who knows? A million drawings, I mean. I love Eddie. Eddie's adorable. Sparkle cats are so fun. I want to make a merch drop with quote unquote more cringy OC stuff with the Galaxy Clan cats. Like, some of them could be like Sparkle cats, some of them could be more like all very punk looking, but like, you know, if that makes sense, could turn some of them into angel and demon cats. Yeah, Hilfa's seeing cat, like that type of stuff. I don't know, I thought it would be fun. So they're fuzzy on the ends. I will come back for the pause, I know. Let's see, will this brush look nice? That's probably fine. Vampire freckle spot sounds like a treat. Holographic star. I actually don't know if they're meant to be fuzzy or if this is just the art style. I'm still gonna do some fuzz. It's fine. Yeah, some years are just slower than others. Paw time. The urge to sing along to this song, but it's so not stream appropriate. It's Loser Baby. It's a good song. I also don't want it to end. It's such a fun event. I promise next year I will make more references for my OCs. I will stop ignoring you, my children. I won't merge the line art with the colors this time. I might end after this one, by the way. Back is starting to yell at me for shrimping so much. I think the reason Art Fight works, though, is that it is for a limited time, because then people actually do it. I think if it just went on, like, indefinitely, we would not be getting people doing it as much. Oh. Phone notification. Nothing important. Yeah, it doesn't help that July was just kind of a busy month for me in general this year. It's so fun when the owners of the OCs tune in when I'm drawing them. I love catching you guys in chat. Or when I jump scare you because you're on the thumbnail. Like, I'm probably doing a couple more attacks today, but probably not on stream. It's fine. I am drawing Salty Taffy's OC Eddie for Art Fight. They are a dapper gentleman with a bow tie and a top hat. It's fine. Look, it's vibes. I do like Wall-E. Wall-E. Been a while since I watched it, though. We have not been saving the planet, guys. We did not listen to Wall-E. Aw. I wish you luck with your art. It will be very, very satisfying when all that practice does work off and you get to a point where you just really love your art. Though heads up, you probably will still have a constant, this could be better. Glad you're having fun with Art Fight. How long have I been streaming? I don't actually remember when I started. 3 hours, 45 minutes. Okay. Yeah, probably for the best we're ending stream after this little guy. Because while I did have that brief moment of walking the dogs, I don't think 3 hours of drawing is good for me. At least, like, without good breaks, you know? Danganronpa is what got me to draw a lot. Danganronpa and Warrior Cats. When I was little, I was drawing, like, all the Warrior Cats from the wiki, and I still kind of am, but I took a big hiatus on that. Might come back to it soon. And I was drawing it on sheets of paper and coloring them all, and I was giving them to my Nana, and she was putting it on her wall as wallpaper. So she just had a wall of, like, 30 pages of cats that were all, like, there was, like, 10 cats on each page. I want to get back to making my Pokemon Gajinka series. I really like that series. I have one done for the next one, but I'm not sure, like, when I'm making the rest. I do have the sketches for the 6 of them done. You know what? For the stream watchers, you can get to know which Gajinka I have drawn for the next Pokemon Gajinkas video. It's Bellybolt. Enjoy that info. I don't know when that video is coming, though. Bellybolt Pog. Fun fact, I had to draw Bellybolt twice because this video has been in the making for so long that it was back when my computer crashed that I originally drew Bellybolt. So I lost the original speed paint. And for people that don't watch my Gajinka series, I also roll what gender I'm drawing based on the gender ratio of the Pokemon, and if they don't have any gender, then I just say they're non-binary umbrella. And I think that's a fun way to push myself. Because let's say I get a character that I really had an idea for in there for being a girl, but then I roll a boy. I get to have my thinking juices work. Rip your piece. Maybe after stream? Wait, no, you said it was like midnight where you are. You should probably go to bed. Also, as for which Pokemon are actually being drawn in like what order, the process of picking it is so like complicated, but I'll yap about it for a second. So I have a bunch of characters from like a bunch of series all in a doc, and every now and again I'll just alphabetize all the names, and then I randomize a number from like 1 to 50 and then go through the names in that order. So like I roll a 20, I'll go to like the next character 20 spaces away, and I'll just write them down. And if it's a Pokemon, because I have all the Pokemon names also in this, that Pokemon goes on the list of you're next in line to draw eventually for the Gajinka series. So that is literally how I made my my order. I don't know why that's how I do it. Also, when I do alphabetize them, they're written on graph paper with gel pens in rainbow order. I feel like I should probably tell someone if I ever go try to get a diagnosis for something, that's something I do for fun. I don't know, I feel like that, I feel like that should count for something. They are also specifically sparkly and metallic gel pens. Dapper gentleman. They do look edible, that's so true. Also, Odysseus is about to stab Poseidon a million times in the music I'm listening to. They're so cute. Look at him. That works. The perfect song for drawing the dapper boy. Yeah, you know, just 600 strike. Next to my wife. Whatever song is playing next is probably the last song I'm going to be listening to while we stream, so I wonder what it is. It is a Youngblood song. I believe it's Low Life. Hello, ad. Yep, it's low life. An Eddie fan page would indeed be very cute. Okay. And it looks like Eddie is done. Look at him. He's adorable. Why can't I save? And I will probably be ending stream now. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's always fun drawing when you guys are here. I might watch some of the millions of anime I have on my watching list. Maybe try to finish some of them. Salty Taffy, I will be submitting this right after stream. But yeah, thank you guys for joining in. Remember to hydrate so you don't dehydrate. Remember to stretch. Walk around. Make sure to move around those wrists. Oh my god, my cats are cuddling. That's so cute. Kit Kat and Pippi. And I will see you next time. Probably tomorrow. But yeah, peace.